say
yo 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 yo.
Angela, you there? Nah, she's having technical difficulty. Charlamagne, what's poppin'?
Peace to the planet. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump day.
That's right, it's Wednesday, hump day. Good morning.
Yeah, I feel bad. My WNBA headphones are dead, so I got to use these raggedy ass. Remember when Khaled used to promote these?
No.
Yes.
Really?
You don't remember?
Let me see.
These used to be DJ Khaled's headphones. I forgot the name of them, but yeah, he don't even talk about them.
Nah, he don't mention them at all.
He done came up. He done upgraded. He probably doing Beats by Dre or something now.
I don't even know.
But whatever. We here. What's happening? Fine Wednesday.
Going on? That's right. It's Wednesday. It's starting to feel like a little winter now. It's cold outside. Hasn't been cold like this for a while.
You know, I thought about that this morning on the way in, cause I was singing this weekend, you know, I was singing it's the most wonderful time of the year. Cause, you know, we put our Christmas tree up in the foyer, put our Christmas tree up in the living room, which is something that, I don't take for granted cause I grew up Jehovah's Witness. So I didn't get those experiences when I was a kid, you know, so my kids love it. And I was just sitting back thinking like, yo, regardless of what happened this year, regardless of what's still happening this year, we gotta be happy that we're here.
That's true.
Right? Like when we talk about the reason for the season is supposed to be about Jesus, God, and it's supposed to be about just life, right? And family. Like, yo, we should be ecstatic that we're still existing on this planet in this moment.
Yeah, but, you know, that is true. But there's a lot of people that are still mourning because they lost so many family members and so many people.
And you should be grieving and you should be mourning, but you should still thank God that you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you wake up and you breathing and you got the opportunity just to exist, thank God.
Right.
So, you know, find a way to find some joy.
That's right.
And during this holiday, some holiday joy.
That's right. And the cases are rising in COVID. So there's more and more people passing away. There's more and more people getting sick. There's more and more people being hospitalized. They said the cases are in some places as high as when it was in April, May, and June.
I believe that. Right? But I still think we have to be very careful because also there's 3 vaccines coming.
Correct.
So, of course, the media is going to put us in a panic to make sure that everybody lines up to get those vaccines. Not saying that it's not a big deal. I'm just saying,
dying, you know?
Yes, of course they are, but you still have to be careful of the media marketing that's going to happen to get these vaccines out. It's still big business, baby.
Well,
the big pharma's still big business. Let's not be crazy here.
Well, shout out to the Brits. The Brits are actually getting the vaccine.
I don't know what that
means.
Who are the Brits?
All the British people.
Oh.
They're getting the vaccine this week and next week.
Oh, so, looking at it now, CNN, UK approves. What's that?
Pfizer
coronavirus vaccine for you starting next week.
That's right. So they start next week. So we
the money rolls.
We get to see how it works. So we'll see what happens.
We don't know if they got the same vaccine as us.
Yeah, it's Pfizer.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is, you know, you just got to be. Y'all talk about being woke all the time. All right, just look alive. I don't like the word woke. I hate the word woke. I think y'all woke people need some sleep because you're too tired. You don't think right when you're tired.
That's right.
But look alive is all I'm telling you.
Look alive.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, Joyner Lucas will be joining us this morning.
Drop on the clues bomb for Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas is a rapper that I thoroughly enjoy. Plus,
where's he from?
He's from Massachusetts.
I could not say that word for some reason. Massachusetts. I don't know.
Put some lubrication on your lips.
I'm good.
It'll roll off.
That's
easier.
how you get it.
But salute to Joyner Lucas. That's my guy. He's a great human, and he's a very talented rapper.
Very talented. Dope lyricist. His ideas are crazy and amazing. So we're going to talk to Joyner Lucas.
Put out 2 great projects this year that I think went under the radar a little bit, even though people were rocking with the Will Smith joint very, very heavy. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, we'll talk to Joyner. Joyner doesn't do interviews. He stopped doing interviews a while ago.
Yeah. But he's stopping through here this morning. All right, we got front page news next. What we talking about? Dan, what we talking about? Coronavirus.
We just talked about coronavirus.
I guess more coronavirus.
That's what you say when you don't have nothing else yet. Can't lose with coronavirus.
Can't lose with coronavirus.
Coronavirus and Trump will always give you something to talk about.
That's right. Yee is having some technical difficulties, so we'll just go with coronavirus till we get her up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Is Yee there? Let's try Yee one more time. Yee, you there? Damn it, man.
You playing.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy.
She's sitting right there.
Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news.
And Coquito Poppy. I don't know why Dramos text me talking about, yo, man, make sure you call me Coquito Poppy.
I never said, bro, what's wrong with you?
Did he say call you Coquito Poppy?
Coquito
Where do you
Poppy.
get this stuff?
This
What's
guy's
wrong with
crazy.
you? I'm crazy. You're making things up for no reason.
Poppy.
All right, whatever. I never said that.
All right. Well, let's get it cracking. All right. Now, U.S. reports more than 180,000 new COVID cases. Now, they're saying 2,500 deaths as of yesterday, just yesterday alone.
Nice.
So I mean, be careful out there. Continue to wear your mask and be very, very safe. Now, they're voting on who should get this vaccine first. So they're saying, of course, healthcare staff should get it first. But not only them, the long-term care facility staff. So
why are they saying they're voting when they literally been saying this for months? They've always said that healthcare workers are going to get it first and then the elderly. Like, they've been saying that.
Well, it makes sense. And not just the elderly, the people that actually take care of the elderly should be getting the vaccine first. So those are the people that, I mean, because if they receive it and they're working at these elderly homes, then, you know, and the elderly have a higher chance of dying from it. So those are the people that's going to get it first.
I think I saw Sean King post yesterday, too, that people who work in the prisons are going to get it before the inmates, which makes no sense. Everybody should be getting it at the same time in the prisons.
I guess they're saying that because the vaccines are going to be scarce, and if the people that are working in the prisons coming in and out, they need to get it first. The people in prison, they're not going in and out. They're there. Now, they're also decreasing the coronavirus quarantine time from 7 to 10 days instead of 14 days.
What does that mean?
So instead of,
I know what that means, but what does that mean? Why did they shorten it? What new information do they have that tells us that, you don't have to do it for 14 days anymore?
They're just saying new guidelines recommend close contacts of those affected with the coronavirus should quarantine for 7 days after exposure, because I guess maybe it's going through the system faster. I don't know. But my daughter goes to NYU, and they've been saying that for about 2 months now. They make them quarantine for 10 days instead of 14 days.
Got you.
So I don't know why they're just getting this information.
All I'm telling y'all is, yes, we know coronavirus is super serious, but we also know that it's 3 vaccines out there. So just know that the mass marketing campaign, the panic is going to be extremely high in the media over the next, couple of months.
Right.
So, don't jump out the window.
Right.
Just know that, they're going to market this thing really crazy to make you get that vaccine.
Now, also, we said earlier, the UK has granted temporary approval for Pfizer to have its COVID vaccine next week. So the Brits will start getting the vaccine next week, and they're saying here, December 15th, it'll start being delivered in the US.
Because I'm tripping, right? I'm sitting back saying to myself, all right, coronavirus is back. Cases are spiking. People are dying. NFL still going on.
That's right.
NBA coming back in December.
Correct.
When this all first popped off, everything shut down.
Right.
Now it's just like, yeah, it's really, really, really bad, but we can keep things moving. So,
but I think they realize they have to keep things moving. People are losing their businesses, their homes, their lives, their everything.
That's the main reason you should stop things, right? Because that last part you said you're losing their lives.
But if they shut down the country again for 2 months, there's restaurants that can't survive. There's people that have these small businesses that can't survive. I don't even know how malls are surviving right now. Like, cause
the malls, I ain't been to the mall in so long.
Me neither. People go into the malls, or they shopping. The only thing I see online is people looting. Like, I see them running up in Montclair.
They definitely doing that, boy.
Taking all them
I don't know what they're doing everywhere else, but I saw that video in New York when they ran up in there and stole all in Montclair's. And, hey, man, holla at me. I need a black one. I'm serious. I bought a Montclair a few years ago, and the Montclairs are expensive.
Very expensive.
And I don't know what I think I left it in an Uber or something. So I was like, you know what? That's what your dumb ass get for spending all that much money on a coat. So I never bought another one.
Right.
But you pull up with one, and you can figure out how to take the tag off. I ain't never had a problem buying on the black market now.
My goodness. All right.
You hear me?
Well,
especially from a black person.
You gonna support a black business?
I support black business.
Support black business. All right. Well, that is your front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad night or a great morning and maybe feel blessed. Call us up right now. Phone lines are open. The number again is 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Never said that.
Hello. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's your name?
Hey, my name is Wendell, man. I was just calling, man, because yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was curious as to what was going on with the COVID in China, where it all started. So I started Googling it. And they had 12 confirmed cases on the same day that 48 deaths occurred in New York. And I was just looking at the numbers, man. It's not making sense to me.
Well, they've always said
China has like 1.4 billion people, and they're only getting cases and not deaths compared to the U.S.
Well, they've always said that China has been, lying about their number of cases, number of deaths. They've been saying that since the beginning, so I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying that's something that, they were saying. And by they, I mean Donald Trump and his administration.
Okay. Well, thank you for checking in, brother. Hello, who's this?
Man, this is Smiley, representing the 1800, man.
Smiley, 1800. What's the 1800? Where that's at?
1800 block in the project.
Where, though?
In Pocono.
Pocono,
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Florida, all the crazy people at Uncle Charlie, you know what time it is, man. Don't act crazy.
I never heard of
sadly, I
Pocono,
do.
Florida, but go ahead, brother. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I got a question, man. Listen, I'm talking to this chick, right?
Uh-huh.
For some reason, she went through some hard times or whatever. She asked to borrow some money. So I said, all right, no problem. Me being the nice guy that I am, you know what I'm saying? So next time when I go and ask her for it, she turn around and snap on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going on? If you borrow something, it's for you to return, right?
How much you lent her?
I holler at 2 B's, you feel me? And they should go talk about, oh, she gave me the box. I'm like, damn the box, I want my money.
No, that's a fair.
You understand what I'm saying?
That is a fair transaction,
No, wait, it
sir.
depends. 200 or 2,000?
200, 2 beans.
So, 2 B's. Thank you, Charlotte, man. Hey. MV, you about to use your nigga card. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know.
We don't say 2 beans. We say 2 stacks or 200. We don't say 2 beans, but that's some
I
country.
still speak fluently.
Hey, Uncle Charlotte, that's that light skin stuff, man. That's that light skin issue.
Oh my God.
Well,
You got going on, man. You got to put them up the par. You got to put them up the par.
yeah.
This what I'm saying like this here. These women got to understand like this. They got to understand the word borrow. Borrow means to return. We didn't say trade. We didn't say like fair exchange. You understand what I'm saying? Now she called me bad.
She gave you the box. You can't return the box.
Well, technically, she let him borrow the box
I can't
for.
take it to the pawn shop.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically, she let you borrow the box. You know, women don't really be giving it to us. You lease it for 20 minutes, right?
Okay, so the box cost me 2 B's.
I mean, I don't look. I'm a stern believer that I don't mind, throwing a woman some change. You know what I mean? Back in my day now, when I was out there in them streets, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't mind throwing a woman some change. I think that's a fair exchange. I think you should get that up to the game, bro. Chalk that up to the game, man.
Charge it to the game and put it in my back pocket.
Charge it to the game, put it in your back pocket, King.
All right, brother.
Okay. Wait, one more thing.
What's
Yo,
up?
Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I like to give a shout out to my boy Kodak, free Trap Gates, free all my real niggas.
Yo, Coquito Poppy want to borrow 1 bean.
No.
That's racist.
I'm good.
That's racist, bro.
Yeah, it does have a racist ring to
You
it.
give him a grain of rice too with that 1 bean?
Yeah, what the hell,
Jesus Christ, Envy.
I don't know. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to hit us up now, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's going on, DJ?
What's up?
It's 89 YOLO, man. I'm South Carolina, but I'm living in Florida right now.
What part of South Carolina you calling from? Oh, no, you calling from Florida, you said. What part of South Carolina you from?
Florida, yeah. I'm from Lawrence County, man. Greenwood County, upstate South Carolina. Man.
Okay, upstate 864.
All right, now you a rapper?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to call, though, man, because my whole state said they'll support me if I start doing my music thing, and I dropped that No Love.
Well, spit something, bro. Spit something.
And they shot, like, 10,000 views in no time, so I just wanted to send a shout out to that down to South Carolina, man. Tell them I appreciate the love, man.
Well, rap a little bit, bro. You on air, man. Rap.
I just give you the hook off of one of the songs. How about that?
Let me hear it.
It goes, I know they plotting on me, yeah. I keep a stopper on me.
All right, stop. You're embarrassing South Carolina right now. This is what I need you to do.
That's
Just tell
dope,
everybody
bro.
where they can find the video.
South Carolina.
Where they can find the song. Because I'm sure it sounds better with a beat.
Oh yeah. Check it out. Y'all can go find it anywhere on any music platform, man. Apple Music, Amazon Music. But
What are we looking for? What are we looking for, my brother?
SoundCloud.
What's your name?
Go check that out, man. It's 89 YOLO, but there's plenty more music on there for you. But
Your name is 89 YOLO?
89 YOLO. Y'all go ahead and check that out, man. You too, Charlotte, man. I guarantee you a love that no love, man.
No, I'm gonna check it out. I still have a dream of seeing somebody from South Carolina make it big in the music industry as far as rap. How can you be 89 YOLO though if you only live once? You can't have 89 YOLOs.
What would your name be? 69 YOLO?
No, it'd be just YOLO. You only live once. It's only one time. You can't have 89 YOLOs. This ain't Contra.
All right.
Y'all even remember what Contra is? I'm old.
Up, down, left, right,
Yes.
BABA, select start. Hello,
30
who's this?
men. That's right.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
With the Bankhead Bounce.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I just want to send a shout out, man, to me and my daughter, man. It's our birthday today, man. I turned 39, man, and she turned 2.
That's
what I'm
beautiful.
saying? So,
That's what it is.
That's beautiful.
great, man. Charlamagne, man. Hey, man, I rock with you hard, bro.
Thank you,
know
King.
What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Peace and just, blessings to you and your family, man. DJ
Same to
Envy,
you.
man. I see you out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
But, so, man, I just want to say that to my daughter, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? McKinley Showers. I'm Marcus Showers Sr. So, like I say, peace and love. And shout out to all the independent truckers out here. Be out here getting it. You know what I'm saying?
feel you.
Getting to the money, man.
All right, you in your truck now? Blow the horn, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
Bye,
right.
brother.
Salute to Marcus and McKinley. Salute to all the girl dads out there, man. All the fellow girl dads like myself, man.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good, Envy, Charlamagne? I don't know if Yee there, but what's up, Yee? How y'all doing this morning?
Peace,
What's going on,
King.
brother? What's your name?
Oh, all right, so it's Travis out of North Carolina, and today is my 30th birthday.
Hey,
happy
congratulations,
birthday,
brother. Appreciate life, man. You know, be happy to be breathing.
Oh, that's what I was actually calling about. I woke up beside my girl this morning, and I was just talking to her just about stuff over the years, man. I'm just so grateful to have my life today.
Word.
So, like, it's so many people out there. I'm so sorry for all the people that lost their lives. You know, the coronavirus. I work for FedEx, so I'm an essential worker. I'm out here every day. And sometimes I forget my mask, and I'm still healthy. Man, I'm just so glad to have my life today, yo. And
Absolutely, bro.
It feels good to wake up. And, you know, my mom texted me. My mom's still here. She's an essential worker, too. She works in the nursing field. And I'm just glad that everybody good on my part. And, man, it feels good to be 30. You know, I never thought I'd even make it this far. You know, I came straight out of the hood, so it feels good, yo.
Congratulations, my brother. I am happy for you, man. You know what I mean? In the words of Young Jeezy, minus the bullshit, life is great. Because we have life, man. Take a deep breath. I'm telling you.
Enjoy the birthday, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, y'all. Have a good day.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can always hit us up. Now, when we come back, we got rumors. Barack Obama speaks.
Envy lying. Envy don't know what we talking about.
Now, they just sent me, no, that's somebody right here. They said Barack Obama talks, defund the police. We'll get into it next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hey, morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Nice of you to join us, Yee.
Wow.
She's not here.
Wow. Yee playing. Now, let me tell y'all something. When we're not on the air, Yee's talking to us, yada, yada, yada. Soon as we go up.
Okay, I made it.
Oh,
I don't know. It's
okay.
not my fault.
Oh, you here or you not here?
Yeah, she there now.
Oh, she there?
I guess. You hear her? I heard her.
Yee?
Angela Yee. All right, let's start with the rumor report. Let's go.
Well, let's talk Barack.
Okay.
It's about time. What's going on? Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
All right, we're just here. All right, guys, let's listen. All right.
All right. Well,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I will.
Angela Yee playing.
I'll try this. All right. So Barack Obama. You want the lowdown on UFOs? You want to know if UFOs exist?
We
Well,
know UFOs exist.
Oh, he's going to give us the rundown. We have audio.
Any UFOs? Did you ask about that?
Certainly asked about it.
And?
Can't tell you. Sorry.
All right, I'll take that as a yes. Because if there were none,
Why
you'd say
not?
there was none, right? You just played your hand.
Feel free to think that.
I do.
Can I say it used to be that UFOs was the, Roswell was the biggest conspiracy?
Yeah.
And now that seems so tame. The idea that the government might have an alien spaceship. That's
now the
nothing.
biggest conspiracy is people in Michigan vote.
Of course extraterrestrials exist, okay? You'd be a fool to think that in this big, vast universe with all of these different planets and solar systems and galaxies, you'd be a fool to think that we're the only life form on this whole
But are
universe.
they nice? Or are they?
Just came out of nowhere.
I'm sure they're just like any other intelligent life form. Like us, like humans.
Some are nice, some are
So
bad.
no.
That's right.
So no.
No, some are nice, some are bad, some are evil. Some are traumatized, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now people are also talking about another interview that's coming out tomorrow. Oh no, today on Snapchat. It's a political show called Good Luck America, where Barack Obama says snappy slogans like defund the police actually could jeopardize the goals of enacting meaningful reforms for the police. He said you lost a big audience the minute you say it, which makes it a lot less likely that you're actually going to get the changes you want done.
Well, Obama is right. Because of something that I've been telling y'all forever, and that's that Democrats' messaging sucks. What is defunding the police? Taking money from inflated police budgets and making equitable investments in the communities that need them. That's what defunding the police is. But Democrats let conservatives take the slogan and turn it into something that it's not.
Taking the money away from the police, like there's going to be no police. We want the police to go away.
Abolish the police.
Right.
So instead of explaining the why, they get caught up in explaining the what. constantly say what the why is. The why is taking money from inflated police budgets and investing into the hood. You can't remix that, but you can remix the funding the police. So yes, since Democrats are so bad at messaging, change the message. Yeah.
Well, and James Clyburn has been saying that he feels like that slogan, that line contributed to election losses for other Democrats as well, that phrase.
Yeah, I think it was a lot more than just that line, but yeah, what Barack is saying and what Jim Clyburn is saying is true. You lose people as soon as you say that slogan. That's only because Democrats are so terrible at messaging. Talk about the why, not the what.
And the Obamas are producing a comedy series about Donald Trump being just having messed up so many different things.
A giant F-up.
Yes, that's what they called it.
That's what it's called?
So, no, that's not what it's called, but that's what he's reading the headline. Mm-hmm. All right. So this is actually called The G Word with Adam Conover. And it's a collaboration between the comedian and also based on Michael Lewis's book, The Fifth Risk. So that's going to be something that is coming out. It's going to cover the historic chaos and mismanagement that occurred in the Departments of Agriculture, Commerce, and Energy during the handoff between the administrations.
Man, they're not even letting it breathe. They was writing this in the second year of his presidency, huh? They're not even letting him breathe at all.
They ready to rock and roll.
Jesus.
All right. And in more Barack Obama news, he's going to receive the Voice of Influence Award at the 2020 PEN America Gala. So it's a virtual ceremony that's happening on December 8th. And he's being recognized for his writings that have traversed political, social, and ideological bounds and framed as self-reflective humanism that has marked his influence on public life.
Okay.
He's got a lot of things going on. All right. Now let's talk about Casanova. Casanova is one of 18 alleged gang members who has been indicted on criminal charges, including conspiracy to commit racketeering, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, and possession of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. We actually saw the FBI tweeted out that they were trying to find out where his whereabouts are.
They didn't have to tweet him. Like, come on. They didn't have to tweet and put it on IG. Hey,
they using social media like everybody else use social media. Suit to my man B-Dot from Rap Radar. B-Dot said yesterday, man, I'd rather have my nudes leaked than have the FBI tweet out a picture of me saying they looking for me.
Goddamn right.
Well, federal investigators did confirm Casanova is the only defendant who is not in custody. All the defendants, with the exception of Outlaw, are facing a maximum sentence of life in prison. Now, if y'all recall, we had a whole conversation with Casanova on The Breakfast Club when Tekashi actually went to jail, and here's what he said.
Talk all that. I'm talking about all these rappers and all these fake gangsters, man. You go to the feds for Rico, and they offer you 20 years, and you're a millionaire. You're telling. You know what I'm saying?
Can you still be a rapper after that?
Yeah, that's gonna still be a rapper. They still play his music now. Mm-hmm. I don't want no problem with him now. Come home and troll me. I'm out the game again. I can't.
He ain't coming home no time soon.
Listen, man, he coming home about 2 years. You ain't getting no time for that.
Yeah,
he might could come home in a year.
How do people dig stuff up like this so fast? As soon as they hear Kaz is indicted, they dig up that Breakfast Club interview with him saying that. Y'all remember stuff I don't, and I'm sitting here every day.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that. And I don't like what folks are trying to imply with that clip either.
What's that?
Clearly, they trying to imply that Casanova's going to tell. I don't like that. Like, that's just stupid at a time like this. You don't even know. I don't even know what he's facing. I saw some of the charges, but I don't know. Somebody told me yesterday he can beat something like a RICO, because a RICO is just basically like a conspiracy charge. You could be around somebody and catch a RICO. I don't know.
There's so many rumors.
Well, there's different charges for different defendants for the different people. So, because there's 18 people, and some of them are assault, or some of them are identity theft, some is attempted murder. So
yeah, I think
we don't know which one it is.
No, they got it listed.
They got Kaz.
He was 113 and 14. I don't remember exactly what those things were, but
I know I think one was distributing. I don't know, but anyway, they say 95% of the Fed cases they get prosecuted, but I just hope that is a misunderstanding, and maybe it's a different Casanova or something that's, you know, not
I like
affiliated
Kaz.
with him.
I don't want to see Kaz go to prison. I don't know anything about his street life. I know him as a rapper.
I'm with you.
You know, and he's been rapping for a couple of years now. Yeah, as long as I know him. When I first met him, he had an ankle bracelet on, and he was doing security for Taxstone. And so, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know him as a rapper.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Welcome back, finally. Front page news, what we talking about?
We are going to be talking about a terrible thing that happened in Oregon. An Oregon man has been arrested and charged for fatally shooting a black 19-year-old because of a dispute over loud music.
All right. And also next hour, Joyner Lucas will be joining us. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get some front page news. Now, just keep in mind, tonight they are lighting that tree in Rockefeller Center. You cannot go by the tree if you're coming to New York City. It has to be reserved. You have to have reservations. So don't just think you could just pull up to the tree and see the lighting tonight. But they are lighting the tree tonight, I believe, at 8 o'clock, right? Something like that, yeah. What else we got, Yee?
All right. Well, a man in Oregon has been arrested and charged, and that is for fatally shooting a 19-year-old, Aiden Ellison, a 19-year-old black man. Now, Robert Paul Keegan is 47 years old. He's charged with second-degree murder, reckless endangerment, and unlawful carrying or concealing of a firearm. And he's also been arraigned on the lesser charge of first-degree manslaughter. They said this was all a dispute over loud music outside. So this is also very reminiscent of another case, Jordan Davis, a Florida 17-year-old who was killed over loud music. And they said this happened basically on the same day, 8 years to the day after Jordan Davis was killed.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Yeah?
Oh, Lord.
Damn it.
My goodness.
What is this game of hokey pokey is playing with us?
I don't know.
You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out, you put your right foot in, and then you shake it all about. Like, come on, Yee.
Well, the Rockefeller tree will be lit at 9:45.
You already said that. Don't try to repeat, Roman. They're on to you.
I said
Sorry.
8 o'clock, but now it's 9:45. Oh, she's back.
And I said, Attorney Ben Crump has already tweeted about it. Aiden Ellison should
Yeah,
be
we don't
alive
know what you're
today.
talking about.
The same thing. Aiden Ellison, what I was just talking about.
All right.
Should be alive today, but Robert Keegan fatally shot him over loud music. But this was not about music. That's false justification for killing a black teen. This was a racially motivated shooting by a suspected white supremacist.
Yeah?
You can't hear me?
You go in and out.
Listen. All right. Well, that is your front page news.
That's all.
We can't listen. We've been trying to listen.
I was into the story, and then you disappeared. Then Envy started talking about the goddamn Rockefeller tree again. Then you jumped back in talking about Ben Crump. I don't know what the hell was going on.
I told them, I said it keeps going in and out.
How is this show? How is this show in the Radio Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out, man.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, is Ben Crump representing the Rockefeller tree?
Yeah, Ben, yes.
That's exactly what it is. That's what we got from that story.
Ben Crump is representing the Rockefeller tree.
Gotcha.
Tonight, it starts at 8, but the tree is getting lit at 9:45.
Lord have mercy on my poor soul.
All right. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure you're still there.
Joyner Lucas is joining us next.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Joyner Lucas will be joining us next. So don't move. Yeah?
Yes.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest on the line. He was frozen for a little bit, so he said, let me go by the indoor pool where he has better service. Ladies and gentlemen, Joyner Lucas.
My guy.
What's up, brother?
I feel like you late this year, man. You done dropped ADHD and Evolution, and you just popping up on us?
Oh, man, I'm late. I stopped doing interviews and stuff a long time ago.
Wow.
I didn't like the way they twist the narrative and twist the words and try to, you know what I mean? Like manipulate the situation and then put clickbait and all that weird stuff, man. It was just weird, bro. I didn't like it. And I felt like, last interviews I had, I was actually with Atlantic and it started feeling like there were more favors than the people actually really wanted to interview me. Cause once I sat down with them, you know, it was like they didn't really do their research, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just asking stupid questions, and it was just like, bro, like, come on. And then actually Hot 97, who had told me in the interview that Atlantic or whoever reached out to them to get me the interview, and I didn't like that. It was like you making me feel like, you know what I mean? You don't want me here, but
y'all chasing for an interview.
Yeah, I didn't like that. So I was just like, I'm straight with interviews, bro. I don't want to feel like I'm here because made a call. So like, I didn't like that.
You put so much into your music and your videos and the whole concept. So I can see why you would feel that way. You should actually do something where you interview yourself. Maybe you could be the journalist, and then you can show people how it's done.
That'd be dope. In a song.
That would be cool.
Is that why you left Atlantic? Is that the reason why you decided to lead a major?
Nah, I left Atlantic because it just I didn't feel like I was growing. Pause. I didn't feel like they knew what to do with a Joyner Lucas.
I don't think your ideas are easily explainable to like these culturally clueless people at these record labels, though. Like you're the type of person that you just gotta show him.
You gotta trust. You gotta trust him what he does. Absolutely.
Does Joyner Lucas feel like he's underrated? You dropped 2 projects this year, 2 great projects, Evolution and ADHD. And I don't feel like your name is in the conversation the way it should be.
Do I feel like I'm underrated?
Yes.
No, if I am underrated, then it's my fault.
You think?
Why? Why do you say that?
Yeah, it just means I'm not working hard enough. I need to work. I got to figure out another plan on how to be more visible. That's all it is. I don't blame anybody for that but myself. You know, I don't think somebody decides like this guy's going to be underrated and then now everybody's like he's underrated. I just think that has to do with the artist.
I don't think so, because I think the art, and you as an artist is there. The art that you put out, whether it's your videos and the songs and the music and the albums, so I think is there. So I don't necessarily believe it's you, though.
Nah, but again, like it's all about what's working. See, I have like a certain type of lane, you know, with my storytelling stuff, like whatever. Like the highest streaming artists right now are a young artists, and you know their records aren't really storytelling. You know what I'm saying? It's all swagged out. It's all, you know, for whatever the case is. So the visibility on them is a little bit different because they attract like the young kids, you know what I'm saying? The 15, 16, 17-year-olds. That's not really my thing, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't really even tapped into that market yet. So, you know, I just have to figure out what it is that I have to be doing better, you know what I'm saying? Also, at the same time, like, everybody's all in cahoots with each other. Like, these records, these cats, they all do records with each other. I haven't done records with anybody, really, like that, except for, like, the GOATs.
You know? Come on, man. You got Will Smith. You got Chris Brown.
You talking about haven't done records with nobody.
Eminem.
You got Rick Ross on the album, on Legend, on Evolution.
Let's talk about it.
The game did a record with you.
I think he's talking about the younger generation.
I'm saying.
That's what he's talking about.
Man, them kids, Joyner.
That's what I'm saying. The visibility, like I don't have records with NBA YoungBoy. I don't got records with Kodak. I don't.
Do
have
you need them? No. I would like to see you with like Griselda. You know what I mean, Royce.
That's what I'm saying.
The Spitters.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like maybe I keep putting myself in this box where like you just expect that, and I don't like that. Like Griselda, I love Griselda, but I love Royce. Those are my family, but I'm just relating the lyrical box. Like nah, bro. Like that's not where I want to be. Like I feel like I have the I could absolutely make mainstream records. I could and still be Joyner. I could jump on a NBA YoungBoy and be Joyner Lucas and kill it and still fit in with the new. I haven't tapped into that yet. That's something I haven't done yet, right? I've just been kind of doing me, and I've been very successful at doing me. So I'm not really tripping about the overrated thing. I'm rich. I've done everything that I've got out the hood. You know, I retired my mom. You know what I'm saying? I done bought houses. Like I'm good. Like that's what we wanted, right? That's what we.
When you started off, you said you haven't done interviews in a long time. Because you did. What made you do this interview with us?
Charlamagne's a homie, bro. And I love Charlamagne. Yeah, he's the man. So, like, I can't turn on an interview with Charlamagne. He's cool. I like Charlamagne.
See, Charlamagne has some good out there in the world.
Joyner, my guy. Joyner, one of the rappers I talk to for no reason. He's a good human. He's a good person.
He's a good human. And how did you hook up with Will Smith? How did that relationship come together?
That came from the Will record. You know, I felt like he wasn't getting the respect, you know, that he deserved. And when Kobe died is what really prompted me to do the record, because I'm like, damn, bro, if that was Will, that would have hurt, bro, especially him not knowing how I felt, you know?
Right.
So.
Did you write his verse?
Who, Will? Nah.
Did you help him or anything?
Nah, that was all Will, bro.
But then you pulled up on him, though, didn't y'all? I saw a picture with y'all together.
That was recently. That was about a week ago. Yeah.
What were y'all doing? He was in town, or?
Nah, I went out. I went to LA. I was shooting a Zima video with Mark Wahlberg, George Lopez, and Diddy, and a lot of other legends that I love and respect. And he heard I was in town. He invited me out to his crib, and it was dope. That's the first time I met him. And yeah, we just chopped it up, and you know, it was dope.
Did you do ayahuasca with him or anything like that?
Ayahuasca.
What is that?
It's like a spiritual. I don't want to call it a drug because it's like a plant.
Nah, I don't do none of that.
No, this is good. I'm telling you, this is good. I promise you, this will. I haven't done it yet, but it's spiritual.
How you gonna promise you something he haven't done yet? I promise it's gonna work well.
It's not a drug, though. It's not like coke or heroin and those.
It makes a lot of people shit on themselves.
What?
It does. It makes you.
I learned the levels quickly. Like, the levels to the houses.
Oh,
quick.
Yeah, talk about that. I mean, that house had to be on insane.
I thought that when I bought my mansion, that I was doing some shit.
Nah. You are. You do. Don't compare yourself to other people. You doing your shit.
No, I'm not diminishing my accomplishments. I'm again, bro, I come from nothing. It's different now, right? Everything changed. It dramatically changed for me. Like, it just went from 0 to 100 really quick. I went from really broke to really rich really fast, right? As a result of the hard work. Everything just happened at one time for me. But I go to Will's house. The dude got a compound, fam. Like, so he opens the gates. My man's sitting on 250 acres of land.
That's right. That's Will Smith, goddammit, man.
I pull up. Guy goes, yo, go past the bridge, take a left or something, and park over there. So I'm driving. I see like an exercising gym and shit, man. Jada outside exercising. He got a dope crib, you know, his maids running around with these plates and shit. Like, yo, hors d'oeuvres and shit on there, you know, serving shit, tea and coffee. Like, crazy, bro. It's just some real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Jeffrey shit.
I feel movies is in your future. Like, I see that for you.
Yeah, 100%. That's the goal, right, for me. Eventually pivot off of the music and get into movies.
All right, we got more with Joyner Lucas when we come back. Let's get into a joint. It's Just Like Will. Record is dope. Video was dope. Check it out. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Joyner Lucas, Just Like Will. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Joyner Lucas. Yee.
How hard is it for people to get a feature from you, since we're talking about you and having not really worked?
I don't do them.
So people hit you up, you just...
I turned down bags, too.
Why? Really, why?
When I first was really gunning to get into the game, and I was really trying to make a living off this shit, and my son was about to be born, I started, like, doing mad features so that I could make enough money. So when he was born, he was good. But it was like, I was just doing it just to take the bread. And it didn't feel right? Because even motherfuckers I didn't believe in or didn't like the music, I'm like, oh yeah, that's hot. Send me the bread, right? It's like, yo, because I needed the bread. I was a desperate father, like, damn. But I didn't like the way that made me feel. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of artists that hit me up to do features, but if I don't really like the song like that, or like it doesn't make any sense, then I won't do it, especially now.
What made you put Logic on Isis?
I sent Marshall Isis, but he couldn't do it because he was working on his album. So he was like, yo, I'm tied up. And then he got his artist, you know what I'm saying, that he signed over there that he had to make sure it was straight. And I was like, I get it. It's cool. No pressure. But I'm not waiting. He was like, if you wait, then I'm like, nah, I'm not waiting. So I said, all right, well, I got to get somebody else on this. I didn't know who at the time. And then I ended up piecing it up with Logic. And once I pieced it up with Logic, you know, which he invited me to his crib. We in his studio and, you know, he's playing me some of his album. And then I played him some of my ADHD project. I played him Isis, and immediately, as soon as he heard it, he just started rapping in his head. And I was like, you want to jump on it, huh? Pause. He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? He already going. I was like, you want to get you good? He was like, yeah. You know, so as soon as he did that, I'm already in my head. I'm plotting on a video in my head. I'm like, yo, so what day are you available to shoot? Even before he had the verse done, he was like, he looked at his calendar. He was like 3 weeks from now. I said, block this day off, finish the verse. I'm going to make sure we get the video done. Started setting everything up. He gave me his verse like 2 days later. And then the video was already set up to go like 3 weeks later.
Why did you have beef with Logic? Whenever I hear people beefing with Logic, I think that's so strange. I'm like, Logic?
Honestly, it was very strange. It really was. I think I was jealous of him.
Really?
Like, the reason why I say that, though, is because I felt like where he was at that time is where I wanted to be so much. It took, bro, I had called that man because I had an epiphany, right? I had got to a certain place in which people started expecting things of me. People that I didn't even really know like that, you know? And I lost a lot of people and it clicked. I said, everything that I accused this guy of, or I was jealous, whatever, it's happening to me. And I know how it feels and it sucks. So I had called Royce and I said, Royce, you put me on the phone with Logic, bro. I need to talk to him. And I just, as soon as he picked up, I said, bro, look, I just want to tell you, I apologize, bro. I'm going through some right now in which I understand the reason why you felt how you felt when I was coming at you the same way. I told him straight up, like, I was jealousy because you was doing everything that I wanted to do. You know, you were dope, you were lyrical, you know, you was ripping down tours, and, you know, you had all these relationships with all these artists that I loved and respected. And I really idolized you, and I didn't even realize how much I did. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so I gave him this sincere apology because I really meant it. He said, wow, bro, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's like the most sincere apology anybody in my life has ever gave me, bro. Like, wow. He was like, you got me tearing up over it. Like, yo, it was a real conversation. And he was like, you know, where I was at that time is I couldn't understand why you had all this energy towards me. And, you know, I just had a lot of bad energy, man. Like, I was a hungry artist, man, coming up. And I felt like he took my idea. All the things that people try to accuse me of, bro, I'm like, damn, bro.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
That is so true that sometimes we don't like people. It's really a reflection of how we feel about ourselves.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, though. Like, people don't know how to apologize. Mm-hmm. Like, when you're wrong, don't know how to sit there and be like, yo, I f***ed up. Mm-hmm. Could be dead wrong and still carry on this energy like he was right the whole time. Like, it's just still your fault. So, like, one of the biggest things that make me happy about who I am is the fact that I'm able to identify when I f***ed up or when I'm wrong and give you a real sincere apology about it, and, you know, not hold on to things. Like, if I feel like I did something wrong, I'm gonna tell you. And when other people don't do that, when other people are not like that, that shit bothers me, bro, because it's like, come on, man, like, you know how hard it is for a motherfucker to say sorry?
Yeah, and you know what else? Even you telling Logic that you were jealous of him, man, we don't realize jealousy and envy destroys from within. So you're killing yourself being jealous of another man. So just for you to even get that out is big.
I didn't realize that I was jealous of him at the time. I realized this after, because it's like, there's no reason for me to be jealous at this person. I just grinded, busted, worked his ass off. He already had like 9, 10, 11 projects before he even got to that point. He worked for that. I just come in the game, you know what I'm saying, thinking that motherfuckers owe me some.
Mm-hmm. And you felt like you was nicer than him, I'm sure, because you are. Let's be clear.
I felt like I was nicer than him. I felt like motherfuckers owed me. I felt the same about Kendrick and Cole. I felt like, you know, why Kendrick ain't holler at me yet? Why Cole ain't hit me up? Why, I had all this energy. Like, I'm finally here now. Like, know who I am. I know they see me. Why nobody reaching out to me, right? And I felt like this sense of entitlement, right? Just because I'm here now, I'm this lyrical rapper, I'm whoever the and Kendrick and Cole and Logic and all of them should reach out to me and we should all do a record together. I had this in my brain where I felt like things had to be a certain way because that's what I expected. You know, for whatever reason, these artists, if they were like that, they're different now. Like, they closed off due to relationships and whatever. People f***ing shit up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if Drake was so kind before to do certain records with certain people, whatever happened within that relationship may have caused Drake to be like, nah, I'm not with these new no more. You know? And here I come like, yo, what's up? Yo, where's Drake at? I'm trying to do this feature. So now I'm holding a grudge against Drake. Like, why Drake don't want to work with me? He's jealous. Drake jealous. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that you don't really realize until you actually become the person that you're idolizing, and everybody's idolizing you and they expect this from you. And you're like, you know what? I get it now. And that's exactly what happened. And now Logic is one of my good friends, bro. Like, just me and you, Shaw, like, you hit me up. It was good. How you been? Everything? Your family good?
Well, you should put Logic and Charlamagne on the phone then.
I've talked to Logic. I never had no problem with Logic either, though. That's why I'm like, I mean, you know, I have an opinion, but I don't have a beef with the young brother. But when I see somebody going through, you know, mental health issues, especially being that I deal with my own, I'm like, man, I don't want to cause that brother no trauma. I don't want to cause him no pain, no hurt. You know what I mean?
Your job is difficult too, Charlamagne, because you're in a place where you've been in a place for a long time where you're an authentic person who just says what comes to how you feel, right? And because you're a radio personality, you know, it's like how comedians, right? Comedians can say certain things because they're a comedian. You should just know that I'm about to make this type of joke. You should just know that I'm going to offend people.
Yeah, I don't want to intentionally hurt nobody.
Right.
Now, there might have been a point in my life where, yes, I did want to intentionally hurt you. But I felt a lot like you. I might have been jealous. I might have been envious. You know what I mean? I might have been hating. You know what I'm saying?
So when you make all those jokes about me, you jealous and you envious about me, Charlamagne?
No, I'm telling you the truth. Your beard looks stupid.
See?
You got to stop with that Beijing.
See?
Beijing looks stupid.
Is that hate? Is that hate?
That's not hate. It just looks stupid.
Is that hate?
Beijing looks stupid.
Is that hate? All right, well, don't move. We got more with Joyner Lucas when we come back. Now, I really want you guys to listen to this joint. It's called Like a River. We're going to talk about it more when we come back. Listen to the words. It's The Breakfast Club. Damn, that was Like a River. Joyner Lucas. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Joyner Lucas. Yee.
Yes, Joyner, and I did want to ask you about the song we just played, Like a River. That's the last song on the album. It's about your father. How therapeutic was it for you, and what was your state of mind while you were writing that song?
Yeah, it was very therapeutic because I held a lot of this energy in, for such a long time. That situation specifically is just a really, really volatile, situation that I can't figure it out. I can't talk about it in depth of what actually happened, but if I told you what happened, it would be quiet. Everybody would be quiet, and you would just be like, damn, it's a really up situation, but it's something that it lives with me because to this day, I still see things that make that it's still, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, wow, right? But I think that, me creating this record, it really helps me heal because now that I know I'm not keeping, everything away, from the world, I like to express myself in my music, so the fame, amongst a lot of other things, really cost me that relationship. And it's a relationship that would never be repaired ever again.
Wow.
No matter what, can never be repaired. And not only did I lose that, but I also lost everybody else on that side.
Wow. Your whole father's side of the family?
Everybody that knew about what the situation was, and everybody that continued to have a relationship with him, they had to go.
Wow.
And it's honestly what it feels like.
Wow.
That you put your family, your entire family on one plane, and the whole plane just crashed. Like,
yikes.
So
Everybody. Right?
nobody on that side reached out to you when this?
No. Kind of, but not really. And they have, and I've attempted to try to, and it's one of those things where it's like, for me, it's like when we're talking about certain shit, right? Like there's some things that are forgivable. There's some things that you can like, okay, this is just another. But then there's like certain things that's just like, nah, like, bro, there's a line. Like when it comes to this, you got to pick a side. I can't with you knowing that you with him. That's just what it is. And if you with him, I don't care. Your mom, your brother, your sister, your daughter. If you with him knowing this, that's it. Period. And it cost me again. Due to that, and I understand it. I get it. That's your son. That's your brother. It's your whatever. Cool. Have that relationship. It is what it is. Leave me the alone. But that's definitely a part of my life that is a very dark place for me because again, it's that crash. It's that plane crash, it's just, everybody died. And it's just like, now it's just, I had to create my own world, you know what I mean? And completely leave that side behind and completely pick up the pieces and continue to go. But it is difficult. It is a very difficult thing to do because you still don't understand it. You know what I mean? But it's like, you got to do it. And it definitely had my mental health up for a little bit.
Have you spoke to your therapist about it?
I don't have one.
You got to get one, brother.
No, 1,000,000%. I agree with you. I 1,000,000,000% agree with you. And I want to, and I will, and I am. I just haven't yet. And I definitely need one. I'll tell you that.
Add that to your repertoire going into 2021.
Wow.
And again, everything happened so fast for me, bro. Everything changed completely quick. So I definitely need like therapy to deal with a lot of the shit that I've dealt with, and a lot of my new responsibilities and like my new life that I have now. It's definitely a complete reset.
Yeah, because therapy helped me to deal with a lot of issues I was having with my pops. You know what I mean? A lot of things that I hadn't had conversations with him about. A lot of things I hadn't dealt with. From when I was younger, and I was holding a lot of resentment and a lot of anger towards him, you know, but therapy helped me to really process it. Because one thing you realize about your parents, especially your father, is he was a human being just doing the best that he could. You know what I mean? But he had his own demons and his own flaws and his own things that he was dealing with. So it makes you have more empathy for him, for at least for me.
Empathy. You know, empathy.
Join us and that.
Right. Well, you started rapping because of your father, right?
I was influenced. I was definitely influenced in that being younger and being raised in like a studio environment and, you know, all the music and like that. You know, yeah, of course, a million. I was, you know, just try to pick it up, try to impress them, you know, whatever. But yeah, that was mainly because of that, for sure. You know, but then I, you know, carrying it on and becoming better at it and, you know, just, you know, working hard to get where you need to go. I mean, that was all me. It had nothing to do with him.
Well, damn, we appreciate you for joining in. You've been up here for an hour, man, and we appreciate you sharing all your stories. I know you don't like doing interviews, so hopefully you'll come back.
Envy's done. Envy's like, all right, we appreciate you.
Nah, we can stay here all day. I ain't got nothing to do. It's cold. I ain't got no bags to chase. We can stay here all day, brother.
I appreciate y'all. You know, the first time I had an interview at the Breakfast Club was like, what, 4 years ago?
5 years ago.
And even then, I felt like I put myself in this box of like, you're a battle freestyle rapper guy. You know what I mean? I went to the Breakfast Club. Y'all was like, rap. You know what I'm saying? It's just randomly, right? And that just kind of like, and once I did that, bro, everybody wanted me to just rap like that.
That never happens on the Breakfast Club.
I feel some type of way, bro. Like, because I'm like, nah, like, I don't want to be known as this just rap guy. Like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is the reason why I started staying away from certain things. It's, you know, I have never did Sway. I ain't never did Flex. I ain't never did any of these, you know, syndications that actually people go to rap on there. I've never done that because I don't want to be, you know.
So you're not gonna rap? You're not gonna rap?
You are the rap guy, John. You're a dope ass rapper, a dope ass creative, but you got to make a movie. We're gonna make a movie. That's one of my goals. We're gonna write a movie together.
You said we're gonna make a movie. Pause, bro.
God damn, John. You the one told Logic jump on it in the studio.
Wow. I was gonna say next time we do the interview at the pool, but now y'all getting a little kinky over there. I step away. Me and you step away.
I'll let y'all go and handle this.
Man, shut up.
Yeah. Let them handle this.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Sorry that this whole COVID thing prohibited us from actually meeting in person again and, you know, sitting down and chopping it up. I brought you guys some.
You look rich. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm proud of you, bro. You look rich.
Yo, you see how you move the camera?
It's some glasses in that pool.
Say, yeah, man, I appreciate you. I really do. I really appreciate you guys, man, for everything, yo. Thank you.
Peace, King.
All right, it's Joy the Lucas. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hey, I ain't hear that Bobby Shmurda joint in a long time.
Salute to Bobby Shmurda. Hey, when Bobby coming home? Next year, they say, right?
Yeah, soon. I think one of the GS9 members were released yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, morning everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Larsa Pippen.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, looks like Larsa Pippen was caught holding hands with Malik Beasley, and they were in Miami. Now, mind you, Malik Beasley is married. He got married in March. So
March
it hasn't
this
even
year?
been
March 2020?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, this year in March. Yeah. He's been married. And so his wife went on social media and posted, wow, I don't even know this man. This is wild, y'all. I'm seeing it for the first time, just like y'all. I've always and will forever remain true to who I am, and God has never let me down. The truth always comes out one way or another. Appreciate all the love, for real. Now, according to the Shade Room, they are saying that she's already retained a lawyer and does intend to file for divorce.
Well, what's the context? Explain. What am I missing here?
Well, Malik Beasley's married and was caught holding hands in Miami with Larsa Pippen. She also said that she was expecting him to come home, but he couldn't make it back home. And so she was completely blindsided when these photos surfaced.
So you in Miami with your side chick holding hands?
He lives in Minnesota. Mm-hmm.
Malik's not. Is he black?
Yes.
Yeah.
Malik,
You sure?
Name Malik.
Black
yes.
men don't cheat. Are we sure?
He's 24 years old. He's very young.
Oh.
He's very young.
Like
Now-
boys.
Still boys.
Like
Now,
boys.
mind y'all,
Okay.
he was supposed to return home to celebrate his 24th birthday on November 26th, but wasn't able to make it back.
He was celebrating.
She didn't.
Mm.
All right. Well, just putting that out now. There's also another woman who has come forward, and she's allegedly saying that she also was dating Malik Beasley. And according to this woman, she's saying that she's had a full relationship with him. She's been inside his home. She's met his son, slept in the same bed, and she even has pictures. And those
Let me give you
pictures
some
are posted on the Shade Room.
Let me give these young boys some nice, toxic, problematic advice, okay? It's not the cheating that gets you in trouble, it's the getting caught. If you're in Miami holding hands with your side chick, you're trying to get caught, okay? And you will get caught.
He did get caught.
Yes. In Miami? Holding hands with the side chick? Wow. These new boys are. They might as well bungee jump the risk they taking.
Jeez.
All right.
Play Russian roulette.
He's young, though.
Now-
He's 24 years old. He's young and dumb.
Black boys definitely cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Correct.
All right. Now, Drake is selling a scented candle that smells like Drake. So if you
Dramos.
guys-
Dramos cannot wait.
Yeah. He's about to, he pre-ordered.
Dramos is our boy up. His name is Coquito Papi. He
Coquito
can't
Papi
wait.
ordered.
I just want y'all to leave me alone at this point.
No, you ordered.
Why?
Because well, when you get it, just let us know how it smells.
I like his
Well,
music.
it's sold
but
out,
that's it.
guys.
It's sold out?
So-
How many did you
Yeah, we'll
buy,
let you-
Dramos?
Shut
You
up,
wow.
man.
And what part of his body does it smell like?
my
Yeah.
God.
John, why did you order so many?
Dramos wants the one that
Why did
smells.
you ask me?
He wants one that smells like Drake fresh out the gym.
Shut up, man. What's wrong with you guys?
All right, now Snoop is launching a pro boxing league, and apparently they do have a massive fight in the works. He's teamed up with Triller co-owner Ryan Kavanaugh. They're going to launch this brand new pro boxing league. It's called the Fight Club. So here's what they had to say about that.
This was the first event of a league that we have called the Fight Club, and it's a league owned by Proxima, which is the parent co to Triller, and Snoop. And this was kind of the first of many events. Snoop will be the announcer, kind of the official celebrity announcer and the face of it and spokesperson, but he's also a partner, so he'll be helping with setting up the fights and setting up the music acts and the whole shebang. And this was really the first of those events.
People will always pay to see folks fight. It just is what it is. We love to see humans going against each other. That's why when it used to be fights back in the day, you run towards it.
Correct.
People like to see combat for some reason. They'll pay for that.
Now, Ryan Kavanaugh also says they have something really big happening in the works.
I can tell you that the main fight, I can't say it yet, but it's going to be something that everybody wants to see. So if we thought that this one was big, I think that this will be even larger from a worldwide appetite perspective and something that people want to see.
Are we talking about a sanctioned fight or another exhibition?
No sanctions. The next one, it will be again probably four cards. It will be a combination. What we're trying to do is bring in everybody from social media to big athletes that may not be boxers to celebrities, big name actors, musicians, and obviously some pro boxers, and tie it all into a major event.
Now, was Snoop a promoter for this
Yes,
fight that we just saw?
He's a part owner of the company.
Oh,
He's
okay,
a part, He's a part owner.
Drop one of clues,
Shout out
Bombs
to
and Snoop. I heard those pay-per-view numbers were strong.
Yeah.
So they
I
made some
bet.
money.
And Snoop's going to continue to do fight commentary. He's also going to help book the fights and the musical acts.
I love it.
All right. Well, that is your rumor reports.
Let me ask you a question, right? You come home.
Wow. They did 1.2 million pay-per-views?
That's great.
Wow.
You come home.
$50 a pop?
You see that your girl or your man, your spouse, ordered the Drake candle. How does that make you feel?
Does it smell good? It's just a candle.
What does it matter? I bought the Erykah Badu Poom Poom incense.
Yeah, she gave me. I have some of that here too.
Me and my wife love Erykah Badu. I bought that. We bought that. We got that at the house.
So you and your wife light Erykah Badu's Poom Poom?
Yeah, we use our
It
incense.
smells good.
Yeah, we definitely use our
If it smells good, I mean.
I definitely.
And Drum, you ordered Drake's
No, I did not order Drake's
candle?
No, I did not.
FYI, Drake also had a Tom Ford lipstick.
I didn't order that either before you.
You
asked.
knew that, Dramos.
No,
You
I
knew that.
But I knew you were going with
I
that.
have that here.
He wants to order Drake's candle called The Bottom.
Shut up,
That's what you
man.
want. started from the bottom. That's what you want.
We gotta wrap
That's
up.
what you want, Dramos.
Well, now you want to wrap.
We gotta
He
wrap
wants
up.
that scent that smells like the bottom.
All right. Well, speaking of bottom,
Started.
speaking of bottom, who you giving that donkey to?
Oh man, Florida. Vanessa Marie Huckabee. Come to the front of the congregation.
What?
We'd like to have a word with you. We're gonna talk cranking Chiefs this morning, god damn it.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Because your state is crazy. All right. Donkey of the day for Wednesday, December 2nd goes to a Florida woman named Vanessa Marie Huckabee. Now, what does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. There is no disputing that. And I thank God that I came up in an era before dating websites. Not knocking anyone who does it, but I couldn't see myself on Elite Singles, eHarmony, Black People Meet, Match.com. Our guy Dramos, who's Puerto Rican and runs our boards up here, he's on Latin Fields under the username Coquito Poppy.
That's not true.
Look him up. Okay.
That's not true.
But
You get me in trouble at home, but thank you.
None of that stuff is for me. The way my anxiety is set up, I couldn't just meet a complete stranger online, a person who can tell me anything they want about themselves, and none of it be true. And then you show up, get robbed, killed, catfished. I'm not judging anybody who does the dating singles thing. I'm just simply saying it's not for me. It's like skydiving. It's like bungee jumping. It's like being uncircumcised. Not knocking any of y'all that do it or got those things, just telling you that's not my thing. Now, Vanessa Marie Huckabee has a dating profile set up under the name Island Babe 1234. Does that name not look and sound fake? Okay, see what I'm saying? Island Babe 1234. How could you take a profile page on a dating website serious that says Island Babe 1234? It sounds and looks like a Russian bot when you see it. Now, according to the Miami Herald, she included a name, photo, cell phone number, and address. But here's the catch. Well, actually, it is no catch. This dating profile is exactly what it sounds like, fake. But I tell you what, this one is fake for a great, humorous, but sick cause. Okay, see, Vanessa, she should actually be the new host of Punk'd. I don't condone what I'm about to tell you she did, but man, is it entertaining to watch. See, Vanessa is a classic case of the ex. Oh, a lot of y'all out there got a crazy ex that's stalking your ass right now, that is upset that you have moved on to another relationship. Vanessa is one of those. Okay, see this dating profile she set up that included a name, photo, cell phone number, and address. It wasn't hers. In fact, it was the woman her ex-boyfriend is currently dating. But the story gets much, much better because it wasn't her milkshake that brought all the boys to the yard. No, not in Florida. In Florida, you need something a little stronger than milkshakes to bring boys to the yard. Let's go to the Miami Herald for the report, please.
A Florida Keys woman was jailed on a cyberstalking charge after police said she posted a fake profile on a dating site that sent strangers to another woman's home looking for sex. Fresh meth tonight.
All right, stop right there for a second.
What?
Stop right there for a second because there are conflicting reports. The Miami Herald is saying Vanessa posted the headline, free meth tonight. Wow. But in the news report we just heard, they say fresh meth tonight. Either way, Island Babe 1234 got meth. That's right, speed, cookies, cotton candy, whatever you call it. Vanessa had cranking cheeks. And in Florida, it doesn't matter if you advertising fresh cranking free cheeks or free cranking fresh cheeks. Folks is pulling up. Even though I don't know, how fresh you expect the cheeks to be from a meth head in Florida. I mean, it's hot down there and that Pookie will have you not washing for days. But forget all that. Continue with the news report.
Vanessa Marie Huckabee, 29, was arrested November 21st on misdemeanor charges of cyberstalking and harassing. Huckabee in October and November sent threatening messages and made harassing phone calls to a 36-year-old Key West woman who was dating her ex. The victim told police she has never met Huckabee and began getting the threats after she started dating a man Huckabee had dated for 6 months. Huckabee told the victim she would need to get a restraining order. Huckabee's next move was to put up a profile under the name Island Babe 1234 on Seeking Arrangement, which advertises it helps pair women with sugar daddies, along with the victim's photo, cell phone number and address. The profile invited men to come to the victim's home for sex. Multiple strangers began arriving at the victim's residence thereafter.
I'm giving this woman donkey of the day. Vanessa, you're getting donkey of the day because you absolutely deserve it. Okay, a person's home is their sanctuary. It's their castle. It should be their place of peace. To have a bunch of Floridians pulling up during a devil-damn pandemic when folks are supposed to be social distancing, you got all these meth heads showing up to this young woman's house looking for cranking cheeks. You're lucky that woman didn't stand her ground and let her goddamn gun blam, okay? So you are earning every bit of this hee-haw. But round of applause, Vanessa. Amazing. amazing idea. All right. This is an amazing idea. You got beef with another human. You mad at this lady because she's dating your ex-boyfriend. So you advertise free meth and sex at her house in Florida. There is nothing that can bring holiday joy to a white Florida man's heart like the thought of tweaking and tricking. Okay. Only a human with a Florida brain could concoct and execute something like this. And Vanessa, even though I am highly entertained, it will not stop me from giving you the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Guess that's too easy. All right.
I mean, would you like to just for
sure.
Feasts and giggles?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, let's play a game of Guess What Race It Is! All right, guys. Vanessa Marie Huckabee. Okay. She's from Florida. She set up a fake profile for a woman. Okay, a woman that was dating her ex-boyfriend, and she was advertising free meth and sex. Guess what race she is?
You go first, G.
I'll have to say Caucasian just because of the crystal meth.
Okay. I was thinking Latino because...
No, you weren't.
No, I was thinking white.
Oh, I gotta say what it is?
Yes.
White people.
I knew it.
White people.
All right.
White with yellow teeth.
All right.
You should see her mugshot. Okay? White with the yellowest teeth you've ever seen in your goddamn life. All right? You'll see her smile and you slow down when you approach that. Okay? You refuse to drive it.
All right. ASCII is next. 800-585-1051 if you need relationship advice. Call right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. Hello, who's this?
Hello, my name is, I like to go by Anonymous.
Hey, Anonymous. What's your question for Yee?
I have been with my husband since 2008. We got married in 2016. And we have 2 children. I know that I'm nagging all the time. I'm always complaining and I'm fussing about how he makes mess in our home, about the small things he doesn't do for our kids. And it's like either I can say something all the time, you know, like, hey, I asked you to pick her up. Don't let her walk through the rain. Now she's getting wet. I can either say something all the time about the little things that bother me, or I can try not to say anything, and I've tried that, but I'm like boiling inside. And also, he has a lot of legal trouble, so it's like anytime he wants to talk to me, I'm always irritated. I'm always mad when he wants to talk to me about what he was going through. Whenever I'm eating dinner and he's spilling food, I just like snap, and I don't want to push him away because I do love him, but I'm so ill all the time, and I don't know what to do.
Listen, I feel you because I think sometimes I could be that way too, where, you know, I think I can be very like organized and I like things a certain way, and my boyfriend's not really like that. And so we do sometimes get into it. And then sometimes I have to check myself and be like, am I over picking on him because of how I am? You know, because we're not the same in that way. He's cool with things being messy and leaving stuff, and I'm not cool with that. And so I just had to think about how I approach him when I need him to do things. But it is annoying when you have to ask somebody over and over and over again. And so
Every
for
day
myself,
for everything. And we have kids, and so I can't pick up after him and our children.
Right. And it just puts me in a bad mood when I'm irritated all the time. And then I start feeling like, am I a bitch? You know?
Yeah.
And so I understand exactly what you're saying. But it also feels like there might be more things bothering you than just this. Like, is this a symptom? These are symptoms of a bigger problem.
Yes, you're right.
And so it feels like you might need to address that bigger problem because it's making every little thing irritating to you.
I mean, yeah. There's a bigger problem, his effort, how he don't care about stuff like I do. But when I want to talk to him, he's more so like what's your problem? He don't have a problem about nothing, and he feels like he's trying. One time he said, I'm doing my best. Like, what you complaining about? And I said, is this your best? and he knows he can do better. I'm just stuck where a few times a day I'm snapping. And so do I need a break? I don't want a break, but do I need a break? I don't know what to do.
He's got to step up. But sometimes when you tell people, and I realize this with my boyfriend, when I tell him to do things, he doesn't receive it the same way as if we have a discussion and he comes up with ideas on his own. So I'm like, okay, well, what do you think that you can actually be doing that would be more helpful? And let's discuss, like, I know I do this because sometimes I check myself. I know that I snap at you. I know that I can be this way. So now let's talk about things that you do that you can acknowledge and figure out how to improve. And what do you think you can be doing better? And how are you going to go about that? Because sometimes there's no plan of action. We just get mad. We tell you, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Now, how can I improve it? And so sometimes we just get mad and tell somebody something and it's a Band-Aid on the problem, but you need to discuss how moving forward, we can always make sure we address these things. And before I get mad, I always count to 10 backwards in my mind so I'm not snapping. And that's always worked for me on many different occasions. I go 10, 9, 8. Before I say anything. And so sometimes it's how you say it. And you can let him know, like, look, I'm making an effort to not snap at you while this is bothering me. So I would love it if you could make that effort to just do this. And let's try to come together as a team to fix these problems. And I think one more thing I will say this, it's good to discuss things when you're not in an argument.
But then that's hard because I don't know. I mean, I can know, but it's not on the top of my head what I'm upset about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why it's a good time to discuss those things and making a pact before you discuss it. Like, let's have a discussion while neither of us are mad. Let's have some wine and sit down and discuss this so we can get back to, just being in love and not having these small problems that are plaguing our relationship. Because when you discuss things in the heat of while you're mad, that's when things really spiral into an argument.
You're right. Thank you so much. I feel better. I really do.
You're not alone. Okay.
Aye. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
You too, Mama.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice, hit Yee now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Bird from Florida.
Hey, Bird. What's up?
What's up, man? Good morning, y'all. Man, I got a question. I need advice. So me and my girl, we've been dating for about 2 years. I take her out, I buy her gifts, I tell her I love her and stuff, but she just never liked to have sex. Like, I need advice, like, what should I do? Should I move on?
So is there any issues that she has from her past or anything that might have happened that she's discussed with you? Are you sure?
No, I'd be like, what, you find me unattractive or something? But it's just like, I try to kiss her, hug her, like, she just not never in the mood, she said. Like, I feel like I did everything.
Is she on any type of medication, birth control, anything? Antidepressants?
Nah, I think she get the shot for birth control, but that's it.
Sometimes things like that actually do affect your sex drive.
Oh.
It could be something like that, to be honest. Like, there's, it might be something where maybe she needs to try something different for birth control because it might be lowering that, and she should see her doctor about it. But has she always been like this?
Yeah, she always been like this. Like, I don't know, like, what it is, but then, like, when I go out with my friends, she always want me home with her. She think I'm going to cheat on her, but I don't. I just really I be home, I barely go out, and then I be like, let's, like, do something. I take her out, and she just never in the mood to do nothing.
Do you ever just lay down with her and cuddle and kiss and make out and without the intention of having sex?
I tried that. She don't like the cuddle. She don't like the hug. She don't like the kiss. She says she hates saliva. Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm just fucked up here. That's why I'm like, what the hell?
I do feel like sometimes this is a bigger problem. Like I said, it might be that something's happened to her in her past that she hasn't discussed with you.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
But, I think you should let her. I mean, listen, I understand sex can be really important in a relationship, but and you say you love her and you care about her, and it might be you having her go see a therapist to work through whatever issue she has if she doesn't feel comfortable opening it up. Sometimes people suppress things that happen to them in their childhood, and that actually comes out later on in life and relationships, and they don't even see the connection.
Yeah, could I just tell her to make me feel distance, like you don't. Like, I'm here and, like, you don't show no affection or nothing. Like, come on.
Right.
Like,
And and it's difficult to be with somebody who's not showing affection the way that you need them to. And then, like you said, it makes you feel like you're not attractive or she's not attracted to you. So you're getting these mixed messages where she doesn't even want you to go out. She wants you home all the time, but then she won't even cuddle or kiss.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
It sounds like she might need some professional help, and I wouldn't say it's just you. And it could also be that birth control shot that she's taking. So it's a combination of things, but if you really care and want to make that effort, you should tell her, like, look, this is affecting our relationship. I want this to work out. I would love for you. Let's find somebody, get some referrals for you to go see so that you can see if there's something that's like, you know, maybe some past things that have happened that you haven't addressed.
Yeah. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk to her today.
All right. Show her some love. I hope it works out.
All right. Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. Now, you got rumors on the way, Yee?
Yes, and let's talk about a versus battle that might be going down, and this will be a big one if it can happen.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Guy, we are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk versus.
Listen up. This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Right. Well, this could potentially be one of the biggest verses, right? Imagine you can see Diddy versus Dre. Well, here is what Swizz had to say about that with Timbaland on TMZ Live.
How about Diddy and Dr. Dre?
Now, that's something different. I can't even say what's not going to happen anymore because a lot of the verses that, just like the last one we've seen, everybody said that it couldn't happen, right? So now we just let the universe naturally make things happen.
Are there people getting their set lists together when it comes to Diddy and Dr. Dre? You didn't say no.
I'm never going to say no anymore.
If they do it, they can't do 20. They got to do 40.
Well, I mean, Diddy and Dre would be dope because of the whole Bad Boy Death Row history. But, you know, what Swizz said is true. You know, after Gucci and Jeezy, nobody really has an excuse not to do it.
But they cool though. But Diddy and Dre cool.
But I'm not even just talking about beef. I'm just saying nobody has an excuse not to do it when you see Gucci and Jeezy put whatever differences they had aside to do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for nobody not to do it at this point.
All right, now let's talk about the formerly incarcerated lawyer who inspired that series For Life, the one that 50 Cent has on ABC. Mm-hmm. He is now running for mayor of New York, Isaac Wright Jr.
Moncks Corner, South Carolina's own.
His story got a lot of attention. He was actually incarcerated and falsely convicted on corrupt drug charges. He was sentenced to life in prison in 1991 under New Jersey's Kingpin laws, but now he wants to be the mayor.
And he's from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Dropping a clues bomb for Isaac Wright.
Now, did your dad know the story and your mom know the story growing up?
I never asked him. It don't matter. He's from the corner. I don't know. I didn't even ask. That's a good question. I'm going to have to ask him later. I didn't even think about it, but you're right. I'm going to ask him.
All right, now let's talk Drink Champs. DMX, according to a story that was told on Drink Champs by Murda Mook, once trained his dog to do ad-libs in a freestyle battle.
He had his dog, right? Boom, right? So he battling on the corner, and he just like, oh, should have like you. That's all I remember. The fall should have liked you. Some fall should have liked you. Be careful. Check with my dog. She might bite you. And then the dog growled. He's like, chill, Mom. Let me get him.
That's dope. That's dope.
Drop with a clues bomb for DMX. That man is anointed.
That's dope,
okay?
Man.
Y'all gonna realize DMX is a real life superhero who control the minds of dogs everywhere.
That's
you
dope.
automatically win the battle for that.
Absolutely.
All right.
He's better than Aquaman. Would you rather control fish or pit bulls? I said pit bulls.
Pit bulls.
All right, and Damian Lillard, he was talking to Fat Joe on Instagram, and he was talking about playing in the NBA bubble, and he actually thought the experience helped him. Listen to what he said.
To me personally, the bubble was way easier. It was really no distractions. We didn't have to travel after games. We was leaving the arena sometimes 10, 11 o'clock after a game, and we would go right back to the hotel, and they had cold pools set up at the pool for us, and we just get our recovery in right after the game. They had food laid out for us, and we go up to our room, lay down. I mean, everything was laid out. It was just like boom, boom, get up the next morning, practice, all in one spot. So, like, our bodies was recovering faster. We was more rested.
I can see that.
Yeah, that
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense, especially with COVID going on. They should do that again.
Yeah, but you can't. Ain't nobody going to be in no bubble for 72 games away from your family.
They got to cut the games a little bit, then, though. They got to cut the game, but at least it's safe. You see what's happening in the NBA? This player can't play. This one can't.
And the NFL.
But this one can't play. This one can't play. It's not fun because you don't have a full team. Like, cause you never know who's gonna play. You don't know if a wide receiver's gonna be good. I mean, your
nobody
team
cares.
sucks.
You're two. You 4 and something.
I'm number one in now. We're number one in our division.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know if you know.
All right, now Keke Palmer just opened up about her polycystic ovarian syndrome. She put up a post and reveals that she has acne and acne scars, and that is in some no makeup photos. I know that's a hard thing that a lot of women have to deal with. And she said, hey, you guys, for some of you, this may be TMI, but for me, my platform has always been used for things much greater than me. Polycystic ovarian syndrome has been attacking me from the inside out my entire life, and I had no idea. My acne has been so bad that people in my field offered to pay for me to get it fixed. I tried everything. I did Accutane twice. People say drink water, have a better diet, but I did all that. I ate all the right things. My blood tests were fine, but it took me taking a personal look into my family that has a history of diabetes and obesity to understand what was actually happening with me. And unfortunately, doctors are people. And if you don't look the part, they may not think that's your problem. They may not even suggest it if you look healthy, whatever that means. I came to a doctor in tears once and all they offered was a measles vaccine.
Wow.
So did y'all see the picture?
I did see the pictures.
I didn't see it.
That's all. I follow Keke Palmer. I don't know why Keke Palmer don't have her own daytime talk show. Like, these daytime talk show production companies be wasting money on some of these folks. And you got your next clear daytime talk show host star right there in Keke Palmer. She's honest. She's funny. She's smart. She's transparent. She connects with people. What more do you want in a daytime talk show?
I think she will. I think she'll get it again.
It makes no sense that she don't got one now, but you're right. She's only 27. She got time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
It's not her fault.
Right, well,
these stupid ass culturally clueless production companies' faults.
I mean, it could be something in the works that we don't even know about.
That is true, too. That is very well true.
You never know, because she just stopped doing that morning, was it Good Morning America?
Yes.
I don't remember.
That she was on.
I don't remember the name of it. Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she just stopped that not that long ago, and then it has been COVID, so I'm sure that people are looking at her. Mm-hmm. All right, and Cynthia Bailey is suing her ex-husband, Peter Thomas, for an unpaid loan. He had the club and his lounge, and she loaned him $170,000 to purchase the space. Now she wants her money back. And you know what? If it's a loan, you should get your money back. That's for Bar One Atlanta Lounge. She said, we actually have unfinished business, and she had said this previously. She was his partner in the bar, and then when it went out of business, I don't know if he filed for bankruptcy or what happened, but there was a foreclosure and he borrowed the money. So, got to give that money back. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
Thank you.